If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced. I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
Are things that bad?
Oh, what's this now?
Oh.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawke's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
Are you okay? Yeah.
Have any undead attacked the camp?
We've had a few shamblers, but most head toward the village below. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
You mean aside from wearing all your armor and wading in?
It sounds different. The water changes the song.
Does that rift mean water is pouring into the Fade right now?
I mean, it's a legit question. I Answer know. the man. I'm liking this group. Good questions so far. Answer the man, Cole.
You sure we can't help the village?
Our orders are clear. If we can't find Warden Stroud, we return to the commander with all haste.
Still don't feel right.
I know, but if I judge our orders rightly, harder decisions await.
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus's plot to seize the Order.
They didn't strike me as excellent actors, no.
I hope Hawke's warden friend has answers for us.
This is a little village. What, you don't want to try to jump up a million times and then have to go around? Nope. You want to just go around from the very beginning?
It is the nature of open world games to never take paths. Oh, is somebody attacking? Oh.
Undead by the gates!
Let's lend a hand!
Guard us. More of them on their way from the lake. Thanks for your help, but I fear we haven't seen the end of these creatures.
Okay. For some reason, it seems almost funny to me that they're like wading out of the lake. Because I just, yeah. Because I just like, why would you put a rift there of all places?
You'll see. Well, maybe the rifts just open like randomly.
Please.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could use your assistance.
The
Mr. Mayor.
Inquisitor? Oh, Mayor Dedric of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We should. We could. Everyone here is so scared.
Alright, fine.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
What about draining the lake?
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
Do you want to
Your
keep fighting
people
undead?
are frightened, and they're tired. Let us help.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Let me help.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Alright,
Seems like a lot of words.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees were... they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Until later.
Of course.
I only asked the part that was important to that quest. Because...
Dorian, I can't believe you drank that swill at the tavern.
I can't believe they served that swill at the tavern. What is Skyhold coming to?
Then why did you drink it?
I couldn't stop. With each sip, it can't be that bad, can it? Before I knew it, I was analyzing the nuances of its flavor, observing its effect on my nausea. I was in a catatonic trance, fueled by the stench of disgusting dwarven ale.
Or you're a drunkard with terrible taste.
There is that.
I love this bro out time.
I know, this is great. It's because usually we don't spend as much time on foot. So now we get to listen to them be like, oh dude, that beer was so rank last night.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, whenever you have the women out there like, so, what the fuck are you done? And they're like, what the fuck are you done?
What are you doing here? You're like, you don't even like bulldog hair. You don't either. You're not even like nice to the Inquisitor. She talks about you behind your back.
Yeah, that's pretty...
She does that. I'm only telling you because I'm your real friend.
So what, do you have anything like mean to say about the Inquisitor? Or what? What do you have to say? And you're like, alright, you two.
Alright, easy. I'm your real friend. No, I'm your real friend. Shut up! Stop
I'm her friend! I'm her best friend!
I'm your best friend!
She said so! Good job, guys.
So if anybody's wondering what those flowers are called, they're lavender.
You don't need to worry too much about commentary here. I'm just gonna take the highlights from our travels.
This isn't a highlight? I'm telling people what different kinds of flowers are, Mari. That is obviously a highlight. Oh, you got it!
Yeah!
The bog unicorn.
Yeah!
This horse looks kind of scary.
I like using the elks because it makes me feel like Prince Ashitaka from Princess Mononoke. Which also makes me sound like a gigantic nerd.
Yeah.
You know, Prince Ashitaka.
Because it makes me feel like Prince Ashitaka. From Princess Mononoke. It's alright.
Hey, it's
Glad you
me.
made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the Warden should be at the back of the cave.
A group of Wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men. They've been given bad orders.
Okay, come on, Hawke.
Let's go.
Pretty sweet digs you got here.
Oh, look, it's that fucked up statue again.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Stroud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
That was a really flamboyant way of threatening me. And then she kind of just looks at him like, and she's just like, what? What are you gonna do?
My name is Stroud, and I'm a Grey Warden. Here at your service. It's like, alright.
I'll take all the help I can get. I know the Wardens have troubles of their own. I wonder, though, might those troubles have anything to do with Corypheus?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawke slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
I recall that being a bad thing. But I don't recall you telling me about all this.
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
This is irrelevant. No.
Yeah, that's a bitch.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling tells a warden that the Blight will soon claim him. Starts with dreams. Then come whispers in his head. The warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus. If the Wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
And then they do something desperate. Which is, of course, what Corypheus wants.
What is he doing?
Is the calling they're hearing real, or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I know not. Even as a senior warden, I had heard only the vaguest whispers of Corypheus. The Wardens believe that this calling is real, and they will act accordingly. That is all we know for certain.
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the Maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
How can Corypheus make all these Wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say. We know little about him, save that he is dangerous. He is a Magister, as well as a Darkspawn, and speaks with the voice of the Blight. That lets him affect the minds of Wardens, since we are tied to the Blight ourselves. It must be how he created this false calling.
They are scared.
So the Wardens think they're dying and have stopped thinking clearly. That won't go well.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next Blight will consume the world.
Why is she smiling?
Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future Blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Let's go.
I heard what he said. Hopefully we'll find some answers in the western approach. Though I fear what those answers will be. I've seen too much blood magic to ever trust where it leads.
But he's right there, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, whatever.
We should get to the ritual tower in the western approach as soon as possible, Your Worship.
Clarel's the Warden Commander, right? What's she like?
She was a good warden. Once. Among those King Kalen reached out to before the Blight. She always resented missing the chance to help. When the calling came, Clarel stopped listening to the rest of us. Only magic could solve this problem, she said.
Cole,
Cole,
you're
what?
a physical being now. You're not a spirit.
He's ghost moonwalking now. Don't you get it? He's like, I'm just dancing. You won't remember this later.
He's like, oh god, this is so embarrassing. Forget.
Nobody's gonna remember my slick dance moves. Oh man.
He can choose when people forget or not. So if whenever he's like really embarrassed, he's like, oh god, this is so embarrassing. Oh yeah, forget that. Forget that.
Forget about that.
Do you think Corypheus is using the calling to control her?
It's hard to say. I have heard the whispers of the calling myself, but it's only noise, no words. Certainly no commands. Either way, the guilt is hers. She's Warden Commander. She should bow to no one's word, but Weishaupt's.
What's it like, being a warden? I can't even imagine.
It's been a long time since I was anything else. It becomes your life, searching out Darkspawn, killing them, ensuring no one ever knows how close they are.
Corypheus was in a warden prison, right? So you must know something about him.
I know little, and that much only because of my relative seniority. Most wardens have never heard of him. When I suggested Corypheus might have something to do with the calling, the warden mages turned on me. I trained some of those wardens myself. If I knew any more of Corypheus, I would share it, Your Worship.
Okay, bye.
Thanks.
We'll talk later.
So what exactly happened to its head?
Someone shoved a sword through the bottom of its head.
But it's an undead horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the horse is like, sure, whatevs. Cool. I'll gnaw people with it.
How fitting that we're riding a ghost horse
Through
dead man's past.
Well, this game is so hardcore.
Oh yes.
Fine,
What's that?
whatever.
What's that, boy? You hear something?
Good job, horse. I'll pet. No, maybe I won't pet you. You're kind of gross.
Kind of gross. It does look gross. It's like all black with like dead hair.
Keep the mayor
It
talked
probably
about.
feels
And
gross.
the bandits.
Archers on the ramparts. Good defenses. They'll be hard to pry out.
Fuck opening doors. Break them.
Ooh. Mabari.
You know, the one thing about this game that's absolutely awful.
Is it you have to kill animals?
No, it's that you don't get a dog in this one.
Yeah.
The other two, you got a dog.
It's kind
What's
of
up with that?
I agree. I really like that about games when they give you a pet.
If you guys know of a way that I can get a dog that I haven't found out about, like, please let me know. Because this is really important to me. It's like the space hamster in, in Mass Effect.
And then you can paint him with war paint, and he can pee on trees to assert his dominance.
And you can pet him and have conversations with him.
Oh my god, the dog conversations in Dragon Age Origins were so cute.
You're like, good boy, you good boy. And he's like,
And he,
yeah,
like,
I'm a good
and he
boy.
would like disapprove of things when other people said them, but he always loved you like 100%, no matter what you did. Literally no matter what. You could like say mean things about him and he would just be like, dog,
Okay.
dog looks at you approvingly.
Dog still loves you unconditionally, you
Yeah.
monster.
And I remember Wynn always just thought he was really smelly.
And Morgan was like, you're gross, but then she was like, I kind of love you. Don't tell
But-
anybody.
But he's kind of a cool dog. And
Oh,
Wynn
God.
was just like, oh, he smells gross. Alistair, do you want me to darn your socks for you? Do you remember that?
No, Mom!
Yeah. He was like, well, good, because I don't know how to do it myself. And Wynn was like, you what?
Woo! Woo! Get him! Get him!
Get
Get him!
him! Digging the music choice right now.
Boom! 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 Boom!
It makes you feel like you're like, yeah, we're doing it.
Like there's some orcs behind you with drums being like, yeah, like pounding on them behind you.
Exactly. And then you turn around and they're like, no, it's alright, keep going, man. We'll just keep playing.
We're just, we're really feeling it, that's all. Oh shit! Run away! Run away!
Oh,
Why are you coming after me?
They're gunning right for you.
Just kidding. You don't know where I am, sucker.
I think that's all of them.
It'd be a shame to let this place go empty. The Inquisition could make good use of it.
Of the blood chunks? Of what? What are we talking about?
Take this human flesh. We could use it. I mean,
take this. Blackwall's like, take this. We could eat it. And
then you're like, oh,
we'll eat like kings.
Blackwall,
whoa.
We're not alone in the woods anymore. Like, please.
Sorry, I'm just so used to having to conserve resources anywhere I could. I hate everybody.
Okay, I think you need to leave.
It's like, Blackwall, I didn't think I would want to say this, but why don't you go hang out with Mrs. Hand again, okay?
Well, I have been neglecting her lately, so
yes,
that's
that
we'll have a date. We'll have a date night.
Good. They won't hurt the villagers anymore.
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
So, now that we've unlocked other stuff, this new, like, tree of, like, specialization is out for each character. So, Dorian's got Necromancer. This guy's got Assassin, so it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Here, the mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
Oh, here we go.
You're not gonna just jump off the cliff? Come on.
Okay, well, it's going to the lake, so...
That building on the dam must be where we can open the floodgates.
Then we have to go into some creepy caves.
Yep.
What?
Hey,
what were you doing?
What were you guys doing?
What in?
Don't mind us. Just passing by.
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anybody about...
How did you get past the guards?
There weren't any when we got here.
We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise. You won't tell people we were here, will you?
You were having sex on the rug.
Gross. So this is hardly romantic.
Yeah, seriously.
I see you couldn't resist the thrill of a decrepit pub.
There's nowhere else, sir. Everyone is crammed into the village.
Lonnie's parents would have a fit if they saw us.
They...
We'll have to wait an hour to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, bitch, you find something next time. I'm just trying to get my D wet. Whoa, that was too far, Mari.
Whoa.
You went too far.
She's like, listen, I don't want to get sand in my cooch, okay? No caves. Yep. Feel free to jump in anytime, guys.
No, just me. I don't need your help, Blackwall.
The mayor said Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
The mayor.
Uh-oh.
His shame had this shape.
What?
Oh.
Cole, you always have some very interesting things to say. A change of course. It was wrong. We cannot control the creature Corypheus. Even our most powerful mages hold no influence with him. In truth, it is they who have been most vulnerable. A dozen times those assigned to guard or study the creature have sought the key to free him. When they are removed to a safe distance, they remember little. They speak of a voice in their minds, a calling like that of the old gods, but it wanes outside Corypheus' presence. Darkspawn have attacked as well, seeking him. I can only assume they are summoned the same way. Somehow, his magic lets him speak through the blight itself, affecting any who bear its taint. This same power stays the hand of any warden who approaches to kill him. I must recommend that we seal this prison over and conceal its very existence. Corypheus must not be allowed to go free. From Warden Commander Denekin for the First Wardens in Westiput, 1014 TE.